What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about two discussions. The first discussion is about Redbubble and Redbubble system, and if they improved this one thing, Redbubble would literally be unstoppable. Now, in terms of analytics and data, Redbubble is pretty unstoppable because they're the number one print-on-demand site outside of other platforms like merch, for example. But in terms of the whole print-on-demand sphere, they get the most traffic, they get the most attention. They are technically number one. But when I say unstoppable, it would really convert those few extra non-believers to really be on Redbubble's side, which I will share that in just a minute. Before I share that, I'm going to be actually talking about the first topic of discussion, which is in the comments. I got a comment from, and I try to reply to as many comments as I possibly can, guys, but I will see here, there's a comment from this person, Timeless Tranquility, and I figured I'd share this because inspiration, motivation is crucially important. And if you're watching this video, don't fast forward this. You have to listen to this. I'm going to read you this comment, and I want you guys to hear this. So Timeless Tranquility said, hey, it's me again. I don't know if you remember me. My shop's name is Falcon Clothing. I've stopped for a while to stop making designs, but today I've gotten my first sale, and I'm thinking of not to give up and starting creating more designs. So I replied back, and I said, I do remember who you are, and I know exactly who you are. This was a person, guys, who commented in the very beginning of when I used to do Redbubble videos. And this is a person who said, you know what, I'm willing to take a chance on this. I'm willing to give it a shot. And I said, it's literally all about hard work. That's all it is. Yes, there's an element of skill, but let's be honest, skill is acquirable. If you went to the courses and you got the courses, you can acquire that information. It's not just about the skill. It's about the willpower, the determination, the hard work. And I say this all the time, guys, and I can't stress this enough, but you have to be tenacious towards this. Redbubble sales are not going to just show up in your account. You're going to have to create them. Well, this person gave up because they thought that, Redbubble, just doesn't work. And I don't want to put words in their mouth, but they gave up. I mean, I don't know what the reason was, but they gave up, okay? And you could see here what they said is, I'm thinking I'm not going to give up and start creating more designs. So what they did was they created a few designs and they stopped. They just stopped. Now, this is what majority of people do. But what happened to this person is not what happens to the majority. I want to explain to you guys something very, very powerful, okay? This person had 15 designs on their store. 15. And they got in a sale. After giving up, after taking time away. Probably a few months or something, or a few weeks at least, okay? How many of us have started and given up? How many? Ask yourself this. How many times have you started and had given up? This person, all he needed, or I don't know if it's a he or she, but the account, Timeless Tranquility, all that person needed was one sale to change the momentum of the game, to change the way that they look at passive income, to change the way that they believe in success. And now that one sale made them think, okay, I can go back and do some work now. So I want to tell you guys something. When you get that first sale, forever you will be changed. Forever you will be changed. You're never going to look at passive income the same, because what happens is when you open that door of generating passive income, when you open that door of believing that, hey, this might be possible, and you're working, but there's no results to come back from it, you're really not sure at this point if it's going to work or not. Right? You're giving it a shot. But once you get that first sale, you cannot turn away from that. You can't close that door that has once now opened. Forever, for the rest of your life, you're going to look at other passive income sources and you're going to say, this is now possible. Because I said this all the time, but when I first started doing business, is all I needed was that one sale just to prove the concept. Just as a proof of concept. That's all I needed. All I needed was one sale to just see, okay, is this real? Is it not fake? And this person got that one sale, and now you could see even the way that they're thinking is completely different. Something I do want to stress is this person had 15 designs, and they said, oh, it's embarrassing, I only had 15 designs. I said, it's not embarrassing. It has everything to do with with your work ethic. It's all up to you. If you have 15 designs or if you have 1,500 designs, it's all up to you. There's nobody who's going to come and create designs for you unless you pay them. But there's nobody who's going to do that. Right? And so we have to ask ourselves, are we leaving success on the table? Are we walking away from success? How often are we walking away from success? And it has to be, guys, a daily question that we ask ourselves. At the end of the day, we say, how many opportunities did we let pass by today? How many opportunities did we actually capture today and succeed on and win and use and benefit off of? How many? Or for other people, it might be a completely different discussion. They might say, how many opportunities did I lose today? Did I lose today because of my carelessness, or because of my emotions, or because I feel pressured, or because I don't have the time, or because et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And some people talk about Someday Isle. If you guys know that island, it's called Someday Isle. Some people go there on vacation, they stay there forever, and all they say is Someday Isle, Someday Isle, Someday Isle. Someday I'll be successful. Someday I'll make some money. Someday I'll do this, do that, do that. They never get off the island. They're stuck there forever. But for some people, all it is that one thing that could change their life. Now, this person is being reactive, not proactive, okay? I'm going to sit here and stress to you guys, it's important to be reactive. Now, God has blessed this person with a sale. Now, for all the non-believers, I get it. You might say, no, this person worked hard to create one sale. I get it. But I tell you this, what is the likelihood of getting a sale on Redbubble? If I go over here to Redbubble, okay, there's 35 million plus designs. This person had 14 designs or 15 designs. What is the probability of them getting a sale? You tell me. What is 1 out of 35 million? Tell me. What's that number? I don't know. The number is so small, I don't know. That's why I say it's a blessing from God that this person got a sale, okay? And the reason why I stress that is because I don't want you guys to be reactive like this. I don't want you to sit back and wait for a sale to happen to you for you to change your mentality. Do not be reactive, be proactive. You have to be the person that chases the sale as opposed to waiting the sale to come to you. You see the difference there? I'll tell you this, reactivity never wins. If you are reactive, it does not win. You have to be proactive. You have to beat the competition. Point blank period. Why do you think I say 60 designs per day? And for the people who say, "Oh my god, 60 designs per day is going to get you banned." That's not true. You know why? Because every single time somebody who says, "Oh my god, 60 designs per day is going to get you banned," I ask them, "Have you ever created 60 designs per day? Have you ever stuck to it for a period of 4, 5, 6 months? Do you know what it feels like to actually create 60 designs per day? Do you know how many sales you can generate in a month doing 60 designs per day?" And the reality is these people, they don't take it to that level. They just speak based on assumption. They speak based on what they hear other people say, or maybe their ideas and their thoughts. And these people have been in the comments of these YouTube videos. There are times, guys, where I have specifically said, I've said, guys, go above and beyond. Do 10x what you normally do. Shock your system. Shock yourself into extreme success. Because the only way you're going to be comfortable in success is if you get comfortable in the pain. Because money doesn't lead, it follows. You don't just show up with money, you have to create it, right? And so we all want money. We all want results. We all want quote-unquote success. But how is it going to get there? With extreme kind of work ethic. So yes, this person got blessed by God. A sale came in to their lives, and now it changed their complete way of thinking, right? And sometimes I say that's all you need. All you need is that one thing. Have you guys ever watched the NBA and a team gets that, they're down by 10, they're down by 12, but they get that one steal, that one block that shifted the complete momentum of the game. Now they're tied. There's 30 seconds left on the clock, and somebody's got to make a shot to win the game, right? It completely changed the momentum. Now, shout out to also Big Friendly. Big Friendly wrote a comment 4 hours ago. He said, "Made my second sale last night." By the way, guys, this account, Big Friendly, this person here, this person made a sale just a few days ago, and I remember them commenting that they got a sale a few days ago, right? I'm not losing my mind here. I remember this person. This person said, "Just made a sale last night. It gives me hope because it was totally original design that I had made." What I mean is that I didn't create the design based on existing designs like on Redbubble. Let's face it, one of the coolest things on Redbubble is the design creation process, which, by the way, I agree. And something that I want to say to Big Friendly and for everybody else watching this is that when you're creating your designs, guys, the more sales you get, the more reassurance you get, the more you know what works and what doesn't. The only way you're going to get out there and actually win and take the bull by the horns is by reassurance of your own activity. Let's say you get a sale, 10 sales, 50 sales. You're not going to know as much as the person who's gotten 5,000 sales or 1,000 sales. That person who has the higher level of sales on their accounts knows what it's like to behave on the economy that is Redbubble. They can predict what works and what doesn't. And I'll tell you this, guys, it's a snowball effect. I made a video not too long ago. I actually want to go ahead and pull it up here. Let's go to YouTube, okay? Not too long ago, I made a video called The Snowball Effect Redbubble. Type it in, Snowball Effect Redbubble. Let's go ahead and type that in and see what comes up. There we go. Here's the video, okay? It's the first video. The Redbubble Snowball Effect. I talked about what it's like when you create your first sale. It's easier to then create your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth. And I was explaining it in an algorithmic perspective. But really what it is also, and on top of the algorithmic perspective, if you guys didn't see this video, I highly recommend you go watch it. But if you didn't see that video, in addition to the algorithmic perspective is your personal experience. See, that's the one thing that nobody can take away from you, your personal experience, right? And so you get a sale today, 2 sales, 5 sales, 6 sales. Now you get a better idea of what it takes to make sales, as opposed to never had made a sale in your life. And like I said, all it takes is one sale to shift the momentum of your business. But do not be in a position of being reactive. Be proactive. Create the sale as opposed to chasing the sale, or waiting for the sale. Chase the sale as opposed to waiting for the sale, okay? Now, that's as far as I want to say on that. Now, let's go ahead and hop on to the topic of today's video, which is, if Redbubble can do this one thing, which I don't think they ever will, but if they did, they would be unstoppable as a community and they would keep growing. The one thing that a lot of people complain about with Redbubble is that they don't feel like they're truly part of a community as an artist, right? They don't feel that Redbubble essentially gives back. And when I say gives back, I'm not talking about from a financial perspective. I'm talking about from a artist support perspective in terms of tools and information, okay? What do I mean by that? A lot of people, for example, will complain and say, Redbubble kicked me off their platform for no reason. You know, I didn't do anything wrong. Why'd they do that? You know, I hate Redbubble, etc. Some other people will say, you know, Redbubble doesn't have good built-in analytics systems. They don't have this, they don't have that. And I'm not going to sit here and say I agree, because at the end of the day, Redbubble owes us nothing as artists. They don't owe us a dime. They don't owe us a damn thing. We have to go out there. We have to create success for ourselves. But if Redbubble, and I've thought about this, but if Redbubble, let's just say this was my design, this bear. Now, it's not my design, but let's just say this was my design. Let's say I got a sale. If Redbubble was to tell us how that sale came to be, right? What was the last few touch points of the consumer to get this sale? This would help all sellers dramatically. When I say touch point, I mean, what platform did they come from? Did they come from a Google search? Did they come from wherever? And I know you could find this data through Google Analytics, but I'm specifically talking about, I want to know, what tag did they find? What keyword did they find to find my design? Who recommended I want to see the really deep details, but obviously I know they won't provide that. And next to all my tags, I want to see like a conversion rate based on, who's seeing it and how many sales it's generating me. Like, for example, if I have the keyword hipster, right? And let's say 10 people see my design. I want to know that 10 people saw it because of the word hipster, and I want to know that 100 people saw it because of the word national park. You get what I'm trying to say? And I want to know how many sales I got because of a certain design. Does that make sense? The reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because if they can provide us with this information, if Redbubble can do this for us, we gain more awareness as sellers. We gain more awareness on where to go. It's not like we're leading ourselves in a dark room anymore. It's like now we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now we can rationalize how we can fight our way to more income, more success. Now, I don't think Redbubble will do this, because this is not new for the print. I mean, this is not a concept that exists for the print-on-demand industry. There's no platform that does this. But if somebody can do this, what will have to happen is all the other print-on-demand platforms will have to rise to the occasion. They will have to somehow develop something else to be now a competitor, or something different, or become better. And overall, it basically spikes up an intention of more production and more technology for the sellers in the print-on-demand world. And let's face it, without the sellers, the print-on-demand world doesn't exist, just as equal to without the manufacturing, the facilities, the factories, etc. But the artists are just as important because the artists provide scale. Right? If you get one artist, that one artist could create, let's say, 50 designs a day. But if you get thousands and thousands and thousands of artists, they all could be each creating 50 designs per day, which can create millions of designs per day. Right? So, at the end of the day, I think every platform should take care of its artists at a certain level. And I think the one platform that could truly do that on a level that no other platform will, platform will rise to the top eventually. I mean, I don't know how long it will take. I don't know what platform it is, but it will rise to the top. If I had the ability to do that, I personally would. Me personally, the guy that you're listening to making these videos, if I had the I don't want to say equipment, if I had the resources to get this done, where I would create a platform from scratch and give artists the biggest ability that they could possibly have, deep analytics, learning everything about the platforms, putting out the best quality products, etc. I would do that. But the thing is that, I don't have those things, and it's not an excuse. It's just not something that's feasible for me. It's not like I'm gonna go out there and find a factory and sign up with them, and that's just not my game. That's not who I am, and that's not what I'm interested in doing. But or you never know, I might be interested in doing something like that one day. But at this point in time in my life, I don't see that happening. But if there is a platform that could do this for their sellers, it would change the game completely. Right? And that's really all I wanted to say for today's video, and I wanted to just share that. I know I was rambling a little bit, but I promise you this video, not a second of it was wasted. All the information here that I'm saying is not only tried and true, but it comes from the heart, and I wouldn't steer you guys in the wrong direction. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. For all resources, head over to autopilotpassiveincome.com. We're gonna start adding some free content on the website that is exclusive to the website, as opposed to other stuff. I'm gonna be coming out with some free trainings, from free courses on the website, and not just on Redbubble, but other platforms, and you guys know how the game is. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.